Thanks for checking in Middle American Outdoors and checking out the next box reveal and review. Pretty plain, but I'm assuming you know from the title that we are dealing with Hunter's Haul, February 2020. And again, this month, I guess you could call it a foolish move on my part maybe again, but I did compare whitetail versus Western big game again. I know that next month they won't be the same as the one-time turkey box is in March, so I'll be swapping out the whitetail for the turkey box if anybody wants to see that, and I'll still be sticking with my monthly Western big game, and we'll be determining what to do with this whitetail box going forward during the off season. And let's jump into the boxes. Got this really nice knife in a box the other day, the Kershaw Oh So Sweet knife with the flip assist. It's a very nice small everyday carry knife, and it's Kershaw, love it. So I'm not gonna lie, that's a fake cut. They're fake cuts. You guys should know by now that I peek at the box and I do a little bit of homework before I do these, so I want to be able to give you some good information when I do the review side. Plus I'm not very good at hiding frustration and being maybe a little less subjective, and trying to be a little bit more objective in my reveals and my reviews here. So box number one, this is the whitetail box, and box number two, maybe I'll fake cut it again just so it feels like I'm revealing it. Ooh, there it goes. Is the Western big game box. Let me try to get that a little bit out of the way. Not that you really need to see me, but now you can. So I guess on the camera they do look a little bit different, but I will show you here, just like last month, there's your cards. Whitetail, Western big game. Well, at least I got two of everything again. So jumping in to the box and the items here, I'm gonna go ahead and get one out of the way. Let me just set this one out of the way for us. I'll put it right there just in case there's anything that looks a little bit different, maybe color wise or something on an option. When you pop open the box, this is what you see. You can see it's a lot bigger box this month. I'd say it's a little bit deeper of a box. Maybe that's why they don't have their beautiful little Hunter's Haul boxes. It's pretty exciting because it's so packed with gear. You can see it's all actually still in here really nicely. All I did was look at the cards. I haven't gone through the items actually yet, so at least that part will be live. Doing as we always do, we'll start with the Pro box, and we'll go from the I'm gonna go with the top down here. So item number one is the Lethal #1 gun oil. And yeah, you guys know I'm primarily a bow hunter, but I do have a pretty decent rifle and gun collection here that I try to maintain and keep pretty nice, just in case I do to get that wild hair to go try rifle season again, or muzzleloader or something along those lines, or if I get the chance to go on a big game hunt where I want to have a good rifle, just in case I can't get it done with the bow and I want to be able to punch that tag. So anyway, try to take good care of guns. You can never have enough options for taking care of the guns, and there's a good lubricant. It says waterproofs, cleans and conditions, lubricates and protects your firearm inside and out. So yeah, you can do just about everything with it. Clean, lubricate, waterproof, condition, and protect. Safe for all metal, wood, rubber, laminates, multicolored camo patterns, and molded in colors and polymer frames. That is a jack of all trades. 2-ounce bottle, probably lasts quite a while. That's probably a pretty great item for anybody to have. Looking at the other box, same. And they have that Lethal #1 gun oil listed at a $7.99 value. This is able to be found online. I usually try to show you the Amazon prices are market value, but it's actually not available on Amazon, and I couldn't find it in any other retailers. It looks like it's only available on their website, which I always put the websites in the links below for these items. But they have it listed at an $8 value, so Hunter's Haul is right on, bringing our total to $8. So anyway, Hunter's Haul is a $109.99 box a month as far as the advanced, and the Pro box I believe was $43.99 for the Pro box, and receive a $65 value in the Pro box and a $165 value with the advanced box. You've probably seen the videos before. I really like Hunter's Haul because of the options. Like I've shown you before, they have, you know, Western big game, whitetail, predator in season, turkey in season, waterfowl, I think in season, but they're also starting this new mega box option, which is kind of an every other month during the off season. Higher price box, larger value, more items, but every other month during that waterfowl off season. And there might be a couple other options that I'm missing out on. They seem to be really trying to come up with some new ideas and new offerings, so just keep watching, man. Get on their website and check out what they're offering, get on their social medias and follow what they got. Keep checking into this channel because I'll try to keep you informed and show you some different boxes that they have. So the second item then is the Lifeline First-Aid Kit. Right there. Bam. Let me get it out so you can actually see it. Okay, there it is. It's got this nice soft canvas shell and carabiner that I guess you got to be smarter than me to open. There we go. So that's cool. You use the carabiner to keep it shut. Open her up. Let me get on this camera and show you what I'm doing. So open it up. Nice real tree camo finish. And inside you've got a basically all the I told you that so you can't sue me stuff on that paper. And you got your safety whistle. Just a good kit. Towelettes, bandages, I'm sure triple antibiotic, different antiseptics, no liquid products there. I don't see any like aspirin or Tylenol or anything. It's not, there's a sting relief pad, that's always nice. If you don't have any tobacco on you or anything. Yeah, not a ton in there, it's a smaller kit, but if you're like me and you kind of make your own kit, then got this cool little case, you can put some of it in. Or you can use these for just about anything. That's a nice looking little case for, I'm sure, several options you could use that for. So put that up front. That item could be found on Amazon. They have that Lifeline First-Aid Kit listed at $12.99, and you find it here on Amazon for $13, so nailed it. Bringing our total to $21. Third item. This stuff is great. Can't ever have enough. Those of us that hunt deep into public and you got a quarter out, these things are great. This is the Koolabuck full body game bag. And I'll bring this camera up again. Meant for basically antelope deer size. I saw on their website that they do have different options on sizes as far as like an elk bag that they call extra large and an elk or moose bag that they call extra large. But it's just like got the antimicrobial components to it. Breathable. Should be able to get that out. Let's see. There's a cool graph about bacterial counts over time. 1 week in to 2 weeks in with untreated bags. So there's with the treated bag, untreated. See how much less bacterial exposure there is using a bag like this. I sure hope you're not waiting 2 weeks, but I guess if you're really backcountry on Alaskan hunt or whatever, never know. But usually where I'm hunting, it's private and you're still getting home that night regardless. So anyway, that's listed here at a $12.99 value, and you can find that on Amazon at $15 actually. So we're gonna give them credit for the 15, even though they list it for more. Put that up here. So then we'll move on to the fourth item in this February box is the Outdoor Edge steel sticks. I'm sure you guys saw that right on top. So these are actually really great, and I don't want to open this one, but I do want to show you, for those that don't pack out and clean in the field. Okay, my butchering kit from Outdoor Edge here. I actually tend to use this more at home, but it does have a set of steel sticks in there. So you're basically gonna put this here, and now you've cut open the breastbone or sternum, whatever you want to call it. Putting this right in the rib cage. You've got it spread a little bit, and then as you push down here, it's just going to spread out. So you're going to push down, it's going to go past vertical, lock pressure is going to be here, pushing in on it. You can keep it open. You know, if you're packing out actually the whole carcass, anything along that line, or maybe you got the deer out and you're just trying to keep it cool in the garage for the rest of the day, like I was doing this last year while you went out and hunted the evening before you came home and butchered. You know, throw that in there, open the body cavity up, put some ice in, keep it a lot cooler, a lot longer, preserve more of that meat. You know, when I'm in the field, I end up usually using a stick or something, and I just keep these sticks in my butcher set that's usually in the truck or at home. So anyway, they've got the sticks there. They've got that listed at a $14.99 value. You can find that on Amazon for $12. So that kind of makes up the difference here, and we're back to even at 48 for the Pro Box so far, with 2 items to go. I'll jump to this one. You've got the Honey Stinger Waffle. I'm gonna be honest, I've never had one of these. Wow. That's the short hairs getting after it. Hopefully they'll be done for that. It's the middle of the night here. So anyway, I've never had one of these. I actually don't want to waste it right now. Yeah, maybe. I'll just go ahead and try it, and I'll give the rest to my wife. I'm not much of a sweets guy, so we'll see what this tastes like. Hopefully not too sweet. You know, it's pretty good. It's not bad anyway. But like I said, I'm not much of a sweets guy. So looking at this though, I mean, if you carried that with you into the stand, it weighs 1 ounce. That's 1 serving right here. Decent amount of sugar, 21 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein. So that's a decent little boost. It's not going to sustain you long, but that's a decent little boost. 150 calories in 1 serving. I'll tell you later what my wife thinks of it, if she likes it. Because thankfully I've got 2. So anyway, they've got that listed at $1.49. I'm sure if you buy them individually, that's probably pretty accurate. You can see here on Amazon, you can get a pack of 16 for about 16 bucks, so like $1 a piece. No, I'm gonna call it $1 though. So we'll say 49 Then we're going on to the last item in the Pro box, which I'm pretty excited about, is a Mora knife. Love it. Can't beat that. Made in Sweden. It's the basic 511 beige and black here. So, Mora knives, if you haven't seen them, they're actually a fairly inexpensive, high quality steel knife. And this one is stainless steel here. Let me do a little bit of test. Paper. Little paper test. I've shown you some of the other knives we've got and how sharp they are. Mora knives are insanely sharp. I don't have great quality paper here, so don't judge them. Let me just get quality paper and do these guys justice. Okay, here we go. A little bit of tax paperwork. Stinking sharp, sharp. Gosh. I don't see any nick here. I don't know if there's a nick in this blade that's catching. It's losing some. Tell you what. Same color, both boxes anyway. That's better. Wow. Well, I guess I know which one I'll be giving away. I'm sure it'll buff out. I don't know. See if there's some sort of little nick in there maybe that's catching. I'll get that on the work sharp and see if we can get it working better, but you see how quality they are. I mean, that's crazy sharp. Let me give you a good view of the knife. Let's do our little QVC view here. So here you have the beautiful Mora knife in, what did they call this color? Beige and black with the stainless steel blade. Made in Sweden with the Kydex sheath. And you hear that good. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to pull out of there. You'd have to really catch it on something and yank on it. But pretty nice. Belt clip, tie on. Got that little clip in. Very nice item. So just remember that this one is the one that needs some work, I believe. No, I don't remember. I'll look at it later. So anyway, they've got that listed at a $13.99 value, and you can actually find that on Amazon at a $10 to $12 value depending on the color that you received. And so we're going to call that an $11 value, bringing the total to, yeah, $60. So just shy of that 65, I believe that they said. They've actually got 64.44 listed here, so close to that 65. Still, if you're paying $43.99 for the box, that's pretty darn nice deal, and a great collection of items. Stuff that you don't necessarily, I haven't seen so far in a lot of boxes, and even if you have stuff that you have repeats, you can always use more of. You could always use more first aid kits stashed everywhere, and everybody can always use more knives regardless of their function. Absolutely. So I am going to clear this off real quick, and I'm going to get ready to show you the one item from the advanced box, which I am stoked for. So be right back. Okay, so let's tear in. This here, that's 3-pound bag. This is the ALPS Pathfinder backpack. You know, one thing I meant to do was check out their warranty. I wanted to compare it. They do have a limited lifetime warranty, that it should be free from any defects. If there's any problems, please call to discuss it, and also discuss with them any maintenance issues. So kind of vague on their warranty compared to the other backpack brand I'm going to compare it to. Anyway, jumping into it, what's so awesome about this pack, and I'm going to be pretty short on it. There is a video by the guys over at a YouTube channel called Hunt the Break, and they do a pretty in-depth look at, you know, all the equipment that he has packed into it, and then he takes it out, which to me was super exciting because he has all of the same equipment, and he discusses all of the same problems I have being a run and gun on public land. So to see that got me super excited. I've always been very biased, I guess, toward Badlands, but seeing that video and seeing this pack, it's just awesome. So I'm not going to go too much into it because I would just check out his video. I don't need to do stuff that's already been done. I'm showing you that. But so you've got the fanny pack option, and really nice side pouches here. On both lap belts on the fanny pack. Now they're just plain open pouches. And on the fanny pack side, you've got a bungee cord. You know, you can stick a little drink or something in there. There's actually a little bit of insulation or cushion to that pocket, and it's just got the little bungee and hook closure. And on the other side, you've got the net pocket, so an open net pocket with elastic keeper. And then moving on to the very front of the pack, a couple of nice straps here. And open this giant open pouch, and you've got the ability to let this out more from the side or tighten it up, either way on both sides there. I know down here under the pouch you've got your boot for your rifle boot or your bow boot that sticks down. The really cool part, so you're wearing this as a pack or whatever, backpack, and you've got this completely full. You don't want your backpack, I'll show you on that camera. You've got this completely full. You don't want your backpack with your rifle at this big angle with the butt out here. So actually this pouch is pretty open, but there's a little area down here that's got magnets, and it actually can come open through here. You can see there. So what that's going to do is allow you to put the rifle flat against the entire pack and then down into the boot, and this is going to stick out the back of there. I've got some pictures up here I'll show you as I've been going through of the different ways to use this, but otherwise it's, you know, closed up here with those magnets. We wouldn't want to put anything too valuable or heavy in there, just go right through the magnets. But then moving on, I'll show you under here in the main compartment of the fanny pack, just a giant open compartment. We've got a little extra storage shelf or extra storage back here, stuff you can keep a little more safe or undisturbed up against your back. Real nice cushion there with the ribs in it that are going to be a little more contouring and a little more breathable as well for you. But this gets pretty big, you know, and when I saw those guys over at Hunt the Break, they actually keep their camera gear right in there protected, which is just awesome compared to some of the other packs. I'm really excited about that. And the really cool part about this, I'm going to save for just a minute to show you something else. let me put this bad boy over here. Show you some of my evolution. So here I have my Badlands 2200, which I really love, with all the compression straps in the boots and these bat wings they call it. And you just got this giant open space, so I can take a ton of stuff, but it is very unprotected, and I'm really scared to get some of that camera gear and things damaged. But I love the framed component of this. That's the one thing that this pack over here is going to be missing. So really heavy western hikes, I might still just go with the framed pack. But as far as this eastern tree stand whitetail chasing, I'm leaning toward this ALPS pack for sure. So you got that 2200, and then other times when I'm carrying a stand with me or something along those lines, I like to use my Badlands Monster Pack, which is just a really fancy fanny pack. Monster Pack is, you know, a hunter's name for a fanny pack, I guess. But it's got a lot of options as well. You know, really like this pack as well. They each have their own specific function, but it's kind of annoying having two. So, voila. I've not seen anything like this before. This actually, I just keep saying up some, but here's your shoulder straps. And on this top little tiny pouch here, you see how much it's out of the way, is a backpack. This thing is sweet. So this backpack is just going to come up and clip on. Boom, hybrid. You've got this extra storage now on your back. You haven't sacrificed any of the fanny pack components at all. All of the fanny pack components are still just as viable. The rifle and or, you know, rifle through here option, I usually carry my bow in hand. I just have a thing of it putting on a pack and worrying, I guess. But if you did put the bow, I would suggest having this flat and having the bow booted on. So anyway, we're not giving up any of the fanny pack options, and we're gaining a backpack. So the backpack is huge as well. I mean, it is enormous. If you go over to Hunter Break and see the amount of gear that he's pulling out of there, compare it to the very beginning of the video and how slouched over that pack is. I mean, that pack is not even close to maxed out. And he's got just everything he needs to be a solo farmer and everything. It's also got the hydration component. And when you thought that was probably good enough, well, you got all these, you know, you got kind of like neoprene bat wings here and a couple of compression straps. There's lots of compression straps around. There's lots of molly attachments. There's lots of D-clips. I mean, if you're outdoor geek, you love hearing molly and D-clips and compression straps. Just can't have enough of those things. Anyway, if that's not enough, you come down in here, and inside of this little pouch in the fanny pack is voila. You know, I suppose this could be used as a little bit of like weather protection or wind gear, but how my friends is a meat shelf. That Badlands 2200 has an excellent meat shelf. So anyway, the meat shelf comes up, and there's two extra clips right where this backpack clipped in. Bam! You still got your pack, your meat shelf. You know, you still got your fanny pack. You could max this thing out like crazy. I think that's my new hunting pack here for eastern tree stand hunting, bow hunting, whitetail. I think I'm definitely going to be loading this thing up with all the camera gear. If we can find a good way to put the tree arms in. Like I said, one thing that helps me is I carry my bow just because I like to have it in my hand, I guess, or up on my shoulders. And I'm not going to be carrying tree stands next year. I'm going to be saddle hunting. So I'm really just worried about calls, processing, quartering out, camera gear. Anyway, this is amazing. I'm pumped. I've actually got 2 of them. I guess I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that other box of items eventually, whether I'm going to be putting items for sale, keep watching. I'm going to be doing a lot more giveaways as the subscribers grow, and you'll be pleased if you get Hunter's Haul and you get a box like this, a quality backpack like this. They have it listed at $19.99, which is a bit of a reach. You can actually get it, I looked on Amazon, you can get it here for about $82, which is a steal for this kind of backpack. The only thing that you're really losing from, say, Badlands is that warranty. Badlands warranty just can't be touched. Badlands and Vortex with their lifetime, basically no questions asked, get a new one. Warranties is unreal, but you pay for it. And you're not getting an $82 backpack from Badlands, not anything like this anyway. So that brings, with the 60, we're at 142, let's say, on the low side of what you can get this stuff for online. Still better than the 110 you paid for the box, a little bit short of their 165 target, but incredibly great items. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think of the box. Like I said, this is the Whitetail and the Western Big Game. Be looking for some more box reveal and reviews coming up, as well as some more end of season hunting videos, and then transitioning into the DIY videos from the off season and what I'm doing as far as preparing for the next bow season, workout wise and goals, etc. Just try to show you what I'm going to be doing during the off season as well. So again, thanks for checking in. Like the video, subscribe, share it with the others, and just let me know what you think, guys. Thank you.